Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Safari bin Syamuddin, and in this video, my roommate and I will be presenting the answer for tutorial 1. I will be starting our presentation on the first and second general questions in this tutorial. Before we start our presentations, let me introduce my roommate, our group leader, Hey Ting Yik, Wan Mazwin Ilani binti Wan Musa, Ahmad Aikan Muhammad Aslan, Tan Ping Suan, and me myself, Muhammad Safari bin Syamuddin, Aiman Amni Hakim bin Zahuddin, Teh Ming Hao, and Ahmad Fidaus bin Ahmad Faizal. What is an organization? An organization is a deliberate arrangement of people brought together to accomplish a specific purpose. Generally, organizations are established to fulfill a particular mission, create value, or meet specific needs within society. And then, what characteristics do organizations share? The three characteristics of an organization is goal, people, and structure. Goal is the distinct purpose of particular organizations which will guide their action and decision-making process. This goal can be financial, social, or related to product and services. The next one is people. People is who make decisions and engage in work activity to achieve common objective. Each person will contribute to the organization's through defined role and responsibilities. And the last one is the structure. Organizations are typically structured in a way that divide tasks and responsibility among individuals or groups, that allowing for efficient operations. The second general question is well-defined manager. Do you agree or disagree with the statement? To some extent, I do agree with the statement. Role define the manager. Managerial roles influence what manager do, but also determined by the abilities, skills, and the manager unique approach. According to the Fundamental of Management textbook, managers often engage in a mix of interpersonal, informational, and decisional roles. Interpersonal roles, managers serve as a leader and figureheads that motivating employee and representing the organizations. The next one is the informational roles. Manager will gather, analyze, and disseminate information both within and outside the organizations to make informed decisions. And the last one is the decisional roles. Managers are involved in decision-making process, including resource allocation, problem solving, and negotiating.
Hi, my name is Ahmad Fidaus. For question 1.3, the question is, in today's environment, which is more important to organization, efficiency or effectiveness? So what is the difference between efficiency and effectiveness? Here are some more elaboration. The difference between efficiency and effectiveness. Firstly, efficiency refers to the ability to achieve maximum output with minimum input. Then ensuring tasks are done well and without a waste. Other than that, effectiveness refers to the capability of producing desired result or outcomes, ensuring that action align with objective and deliver meaningful impact. Effectiveness is about doing the right things, not effort-oriented, strategy-oriented, and not time-oriented. Achieving desired outcomes successfully and aligning action with strategic goals. Efficiency, in the other hand, is doing the things right, effort-oriented, operation-oriented, and time-oriented. Minimizing time and resources wastage for faster and error-free work. In my opinion, from the last two slides that I made, I think effectiveness is much more important in today's business. Therefore, prioritizing effectiveness over efficiency in today's business landscape can lead to more sustainable growth, better decision making, and overall success for organization. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Mazwin and I am presenting the fourth question for our general question today. So the question is, are there any differences between the managerial function for in a for-profit organization and a not-for-profit organization? Explain. So first of all, what is a not-for-profit organization? It is basically a organization that provides charitable benefit to the society, and they are always looking forward to problems that they can help solve in the society. For example, UNICEF Malaysia and parent teacher organizations. And also, what is a for-profit organization? For-profit for-profit organizations basically earn income and profit for its founders, leaders, and employees. This is by providing a service or selling a product. For example, Apple Company and Sephora Company. These organizations, whether they are a not-for-profit organization or a for-profit organization, they would always use the same core management functions, which are planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. So, not-for-profit organizations plan on achieving social impact and aligning their activities with the organization's mission. So instead of profit targets, NPOs, not for profit organizations, set objectives like increasing beneficiaries served or expanding their programs. Because the more recognition they have, the more people would want to donate to their project. So, for profit organizations, their planning revolves around maximizing profits and growing market share. Their strategic planning may include market expansion and innovation of products that are already in the market, or they can uh, research about products that are not in the market to stay competitive. For organizing, NPOs often rely on volunteers and mix and a mix of volunteers and paid staff to deliver their program. Volunteers often is people that are that has the same goal as them, and people who are willing to spend their time helping others. So, compared to for profit organizations, they organize their departments such as marketing, operations, sales, and finance to optimize their efficiency and productivity. They focus on building hierarchical, hierarchical structures with clear roles, responsibilities, and accountability. These teams are organized to maximize profits and meet customer demands efficiently. Next, let's talk about leading. In not-for-profit organizations, leadership is centered on motivating teams through a shared sense of purpose and social mission. This means that leaders make sure that they are doing this for the sake of helping other people and not for the money. Leaders also must engage in both internal teams and external donors, inspiring trust and collaboration to make sure that in whatever program that they are doing in the future, they would always want to donate and they can connect them to potential donors. And this can also be for networking. In not-for-profit organizations, networking is so important because they would want people that don't know them yet to know them, because the more people that know about these organizations, more people would be interested to donate or to volunteer in this organization. So, compared to for-profit organizations, their leadership for profits emphasizes on motivating employees to achieve financial and performance targets. For example, leaders use incentives like bonuses or promotions to drive performance in financial ways and to boost sales. Leaders always are often results oriented, which is the on the revenue, to focus on measurable outcomes and competitive advantages. Next, let's move on to controlling. So, for not-for-profit organizations, their leaders are to ensure funds are used appropriately. This is because not-for-profit organizations are not always legally registered, so there may be some issues with the funds on where they go. So these leaders must have the control to focus on monitoring progress towards mission goals rather than financial performance. When these goals are met, donors will have the donor satisfaction and they will be satisfied with the outcome, to see that their money is benefited and goes to the people in need. Meanwhile, in the for-profit organizations, controlling focuses on monitoring financial performance, including profit margins and sales figures. These regular performance reviews, budgets, and key performance indicators (KPI) ensure that the organization stays on track. Then, leaders would adjust strategies based on market trends and financial reports to achieve their profit goals. This ensures that the organization or the company is not does not have a risk of going bankrupt. So, in summary, not for profit organizations use the POLC functions to fulfill their missions and social objectives, focusing on impact and stakeholder trust. In contrast, for profit organizations apply these functions to maximize profits and business success, focusing on efficiency and financial performance. While they both rely on the same management principles, but their goals shape how they plan, organize, lead, and control their operations. That's all for me.
Hi, for question 1 5. The question is using any of the popular business periodicals. Find examples of manager doing each of the four management function. Write up a description and explain how these are examples of that function. So what is the four function of approach? We have planning, organizing, leading, and also controlling. So we're going to take a look at Apple Incorporated as an example of this question. The first function out of four is planning. When it comes to planning, I think it is emphasizing about defining goals, establishing strategy, and developing plans to treat the goals that they have set. For example, think about Apple Incorporated developing a brand new iPhone. I think it is very crucial for them to plan on their strategies and expansion efforts. I think they would study on consumer behavior study, market trend analysis, and technological advancement to create the brand new iPhone that would appeal to be its target audience. Besides that, I think they also engage in extensive planning to identify opportunities by setting goals and developing a strategic roadmap for the iPhone launch. I think this will eventually help them to increase the sales of the iPhone and help them to reach the target profit. The second function would be organizing. Organizing encompasses the allocation of human resources, materials, and financial resources to support its operation and initiative to reach the goal. An example of organizing by Apple manager is the establishment of its retail store worldwide. Apple Store are meticulously organized to create a unique customer experience and showcase its product effectively. Apple managers are responsible for designing stores, layouts, training their staff, and ensuring a smooth operations. This exemplifies how Apple manage effectively organize their resources to support the company's goals and enhance the customer experience. The third function would be leading. Leading motivates employees by directing them in activities and doing effective communicating channels and resolving conflicts. Leadership is evident in the innovative culture forced by its top executives such as CEO Tim Cook of Apple Incorporated, who sets the vision and direction to the company. Tim Cook's leadership improvised in collaboration, innovation, and diversity. Because of that, the company, Apple Incorporated, has enabled to continue their success in the highly competitive by inspiring their employees to think creatively and take their risks. This demonstrates how Apple managers like Tim Cook play a very crucial role in leading the company toward their objectives. The last function would be controlling. Controlling is all about monitoring performances and comparing the performance to the goals and also correcting the deviations. For Apple, controlling is essential in ensuring the quality standards are met in the product, sale performance is on track, and customer satisfaction is maintained. Apple Apple employs required quality control measure in his manufacturing process to ensure the product meet the company's high standard. Apple manager regularly monitor production and conduct the quality inspection and implement corrective actions to address any issue that may arise. This exemplifies how Apple manages control to maintain quality and uphold the company reputation for ages.
Hello, hello everyone. My name is Hating. I will present the summary for case application one. For the first summary, Walmart is the largest retailer in the world. They will have 11,700 retail units in 28 countries. Second summary is Walmart have around 2.3 million employees around the world because they have many retail units. That's why there are so many workers. The third point is Walmart won about one more than 485.3 billion in revenue and 13.6 billion in profit in the last annual report. The fourth point is Walmart often face scrutiny over employee issue like sick day policy and waste. The the five point is Walmart established Walmart Academy in 2016 year to support lower level manager in advancing their career. The sixth point is over 150,000 supervisors and department managers have complete training through more than 100 Walmart Academy locations across the US. The seventh summary point is Walmart Academy provide retail skills including merchandising, ordering, and inventory control, plus managerial skill, which is to train their supervisor and department manager. The Apple is Walmart has invested 2.7 billion in training and wage increase for employees to create a motivate well trainer employees. Many companies that do not train manager as Walmart does, with 96% of new manager feeling unprepared and 58% not receiving training. So the top one is explain the situation of summary 9. They got nearly half 48% of first time manager feel in their role, which means they are like before they are a normal worker and then before they change as manager, so they cannot adapt the transition. Question one straight 10. Why would a company want employee in lower level management position to be more successful in their career? In my opinion, this is because effective manager in this job significantly improve efficiency and effectiveness in daily operation. In fact, if the company made their employees more successful in their career, it's not only benefit the employee only, but also benefit the company because it tied with the four function of management, which is planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. For planning, a well-trained employee or manager that can be set clear, achievable goal for their team, ensuring the daily activity coordinate with company objective. For organizing, a well-trained manager or supervisor can distribute resources such as time, labor, and inventory effectively, which reduce waste and enhance output quality. For leading, a well-trained a well-trained manager can motivate their team and build a positive work culture. There will be less office politics and be more harmony environment inside company. For controlling, a well-trained manager will we can easily monitor performance closely, address issue promptly, improving operation standard. In short, by helping lower level manager deliver the skill, company foster an environment of efficient, high performance, and continuous improvement, which ultimately support growth and long-term success in the future of company.
Hey everyone, I am Aikal Mama Aslan and I would like to present to you guys about question 111, which is what benefits and challenges do you see to a training program such as this? For the benefits, the first point is skilled workforce. It's because we don't have to worry about outsourcing unskilled individuals because we have provided them training. The second benefit is that we get to train better managers with their on job skill training for the skills required for their work.
And the third point is increased image and prestige. For Walmart, it has invested an astronomical amount of $2.7 billion. And they also offer programs like the Live Better You, which boasts about paying 100% of the tuition fees and book fees for high school students, diploma students, and also degree students. And lastly, the fourth point for the benefit is that you get to decrease employee turnover rate. This is because the employees that you have had undergone training for the job, therefore, they would not leave because they are unskilled. Now, let's move on to the second part, which is the challenges of the training program. The first challenge is that you have to invest a huge amount of resources, just like Walmart. Like I said before, it invested in $2.7 billion for the training and wages. For the second point is that it's hard for technology illiterates. So let me explain what is technology illiterates. Technology illiterates is basically those who are unable to keep up with the times. Nowadays, all jobs require uh, what do you call it again? IT. You have to use softwares. Yeah, that's basically it. The third challenges is that you have the risk of trainee turnover rate because Walmart they invested so much, so a lot of trainees have to undergo training, and with a lot of trainees, there could be a few that gives up halfway. And the fourth part is time constraint. It's because there's a lot of trainees and it takes a lot of time to produce fully trained individuals. For question 1.12, what additional managerial topics might you suggest be covered in Walmart Academy training program? Think in terms of the three ways to look at what managers do. The three ways that managers do are four function approach, roles approach, and skills approach. For the four function approach, I think that for planning, we should introduce a crisis management plan. This is because we can provide training for people to manage a crisis. Let's say there's a crisis with a really troublesome customer, so you should be able to handle it professionally. Now, for the second four function approach, I choose organizing, which is we should organize a team building between trainees. This is to produce a healthy competition between the trainees. Now, for the next approach, I would do the roles approach for interpersonal roles, which is liaison, which means basically we should communicate with each other. Now, for the second roles approach is decision making role, negotiator. We should provide training for our trainees to negotiate, let's say, with the suppliers and also customers. Now, for the third and last approach, which is the skills approach, I choose technical skills, which are the skills required for managers, let's say stock managing, how to handle customers, and how to handle work basically. Now, for the last skills approach, I chose interpersonal skills, which is interpersonal skills is just leading, which means you work with people, you can team up with people and produce more results. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Tan Bing Xuan, and then today I would like to talk about question 1.13. Many college graduates are reluctant to pursue a career in a return organization, even at the world's largest. Discuss how a company like Walmart could attract talented graduates. So my first point is work-life balance and flexibility. A healthy work-life balance with flexible options is something everyone values, not only just for college graduates. Flexibility gives employees time for sufficient rest and personal activity, like they can do their hobbies, which can help them recharge and stay productivity. Ultimately, can boost overall company efficiency. For example, Walmart could offer remote work options where employees complete daily tasks on their own schedule, as long as they meet deadlines and productivity goals. Secondly, engaging workplace culture. A respectful, caring workplace culture fosters positivity and motivation amongst employees. In contrast, a toxic environment filled with gossip or disrespect drains both mental and physical energy. No one wants to work in a space where they are subject to criticism from a boss or negative comments from colleagues. To cultivate a supportive environment, Walmart could focus on hiring managers with integrity who set a positive model and encourage an atmosphere of respect and support. Furthermore, supportive learning and growth environment product providing a growth-oriented environment is also essential. Many recent graduates are interested in starting their own businesses eventually, but just to gain work experience first. By offering development opportunities like skill building workshops or public speaking section to boost communication and leadership skill, Walmart can create a pathway for employees to grow and achieve their goals. Last but not least, competitive compensation and benefits. Competitive pay and benefits are fundamental motivators. Many graduates have student loan or other financial obligations, and a strong salary package can make a significant difference. Walmart could offer financial incentives like commission and bonuses to reward performance and foster a sense of autonomy and ambitions among employees. Financial support like loan assistance would be especially appealing to graduates, providing them with the financial stability to focus on their career. Okay, then my second question is question 1.14. Does an organization have an ethical responsibility to assist new managers transition into their position? Why or why not? So for me, definitely yes. My first reason is commitment to continuous improvement. Continual improvement, both for individuals as well as the organization, is essential for sustainable growth. The speed of a company expansion often related with the number of skill managers. Imagine a situation where you, as president of an organization, you achieve early success and want to open new branches without enough qualified managers to oversee this location, the responsibility would fall solely on you. Therefore, training programs to develop managerial skills are necessary. Creating a system for effective management that can be duplicated across branches is also important. So, besides long-term sustainability, a company's focus should extend beyond short-term results to the long-term development of its managers. New managers need guidance to build leadership skills, understand organizational dynamics, and align with the company's value. As their management skill mature, a branch manager could grow into a regional manager, equipped to handle complex issues and improve both structure and unstructured problem solving. This progression not only enhances the overall efficiency of the organization but also reward managers. So it's creating a mutually beneficial relationship. Okay. So the point is organizational responsibility. Poor management directly impact team performance. Managers play decision making, interpersonal, as well as informational roles. So, if a manager lack proper training, they may make low quality decisions that lead to decreased productivity, toxic work environment, damage to the company's reputation. So, investing in strong management practices support healthier, more productive teams and positive impact the company's overall image. Okay, last but not least, fairness and equity. Ethically, organizations should provide a fair environment where all employees, including new managers, have access to the tools and the opportunity that they need to succeed. So, without pathway for higher salary or rewards, employees may lose motivation, so it is leading to lower efficiency and effectiveness. So therefore, fair structure keeps employees engaged and driven to reach their full potential.
So
Let me start with the summary of cases 2. The first one, Spotify revolutionized music consumption by shifting from ownership to subscription model. It means Spotify changed the method where people can enjoy music with just monthly fee instead of just buying the music. So number two, Daniel Ek founded Spotify in 2008 and to offer a legal, user-friendly alternative to illegal downloading because he wanted to create an easier way for customers to enjoy music instead of going to a website that is illegal for the music. So for number three, Spotify flat structure promotes speed and flexibility in its operations. This may help the people to get their uh, gets their music, gets their uh, things going really quickly and more convenient. Yeah. So squads are small, independent teams focused on specific project and led by the product owner, where squad uh, filled with employees with different skills, where product owners will ensure that the work is priori- prioritized towards the goals of the company. So number five, tribes are groups of related squads like web or mobile teams that work autonomously. So tribes are with a group of squads that work in a similar areas.
Spotify organizational structure includes a chapter which groups employees with similar skills and add a traditional management layer to support development. Guilds enable cross-tribe collaborations and allow employees with shared interests to work together on side projects. The company emphasized team autonomy to help teams quickly adapt to changes, fostering an environment where independence and quick decision-making are encouraged. Spotify also balanced creative freedom with necessary management practices to maintain productivity without stifling innovations. However, as the company continued to grow, its flexible structure may face challenge in maintaining control and coherence across expanding teams. So next, I'm gonna discuss about question 115, who undertakes management at Spotify. Spotify management structure. So they got four Spotify management structure. So the first one is tribes, second is guilds, and squad, and the last one is chapter. Tribes. At Spotify, tribes are groups of related squad that collaborate in areas like web or mobile while maintaining autonomy free from traditional management hierarchies. Next, guilds. Guilds are cross-tribe groups that enable employees to work on side projects collaboratively, operating without formal managers to foster autonomy and teamwork. Next, squads. Squads are core teams within tribes led by product owners who prioritize tasks without traditional management rules. And lastly, is chapters. Chapters provide a management layer with leads overseeing the development and progressions of employees with similar skills across squad, balancing autonomy with necessary oversight. Next, I'm gonna discuss about question 160. How might Spotify manage poorly performing individuals or teams? Do you think this could be a problem at Spotify? Why or why not? Here are three key points on how Spotify might manage poorly performing individuals or teams. So you got first is regular feedback and support. Second one is skill development and training. Last but not least is clear performance metrics. Regular feedback and support. Spotify can implement regular check-ins and peer feedback within squad to identify performance issues early, fostering upon communications and collaborations to address challenges. Next, skill development and training. Providing targeted programs, training programs and mentorships opportunities can help underperforming individuals enhance their skills and align better with team objectives. Last but not least is clear performance metrics. Establishing measurable performance metrics and conducting regular evaluations can help ensure accountability and guide individuals toward improvements, while also allowing for adjustment in rules if necessary. Could this be a problem? Yes, this could pose challenges for Spotify due to team dynamic, innovation impact, and scalability concerns. Team dynamic. Poor performance from one members can disrupt the collaborative culture, affecting the motivations and performance of the entire squad. Innovations impact. Unchecked underperformance may stifle creativity and innovations crucial for staying competitive in the tech industry. Scalability a concern. As Spotify grows, maintaining consistent performance standards across squad could become increasingly difficult, leading to quality disparities.
So now let me dive in to the cases. Are there any similarities to traditional management at Spotify? So first, the similarities is product owner, chapter, responsibility. So we dive into product owner. So when product owner is to guide the member in the squad, which he needs to ensure the work is prioritized across whole squad, where his job is very similar to the manager or leader in traditional management. So number two, chapter. Chapter is a collection of people with similar skills that work in different squads. A chapter is formed to manage the staff and structure throughout the organization. So chapter is really similar to traditional management in terms of specialization. Number three is responsibility, where those people ensure all the employees doing their pri- prioritizing work and to achieve the goals that they already set, and they manage their development, pay, and progression to making improvement along the company. So this is another cases where do you think that this approach to management would be effective at another companies? So basically my answer is yes. This kind of management method will allow the individuals like employees to be more creative, where they can react, change on or adapt their online content more faster, and um, they can pretend the qualities. And the number two is changing consumer demands and behavior, where consumer can enjoy music like they changing their behavior and demands, where they just only needed to pay a monthly fee to have more choices of musics that they can enjoy instead of just buying music or just downloading music from illegal website.